What up, though? Different type of video. I figured, why not do this? I ain't been posting videos lately. I ain't been buying so much shit lately. I bought some totally certified premium boxes for football when it came out. And after that, I kind of been chilling. Been buying a lot of stuff off eBay, just individual cards. And honestly, I kind of feel like that might be the best avenue for some of this shit. It's cool opening stuff, but man, some of these boxes get expensive and then you don't really pull shit and you're not really selling shit from it. And before you know it, you're in card debt. And I don't like doing that shit. So flipping shit's kind of cool, whatever. And then honestly, I've been having fun just buying stuff for myself, for my PC, completing little stuff in my PC, and also buying stuff for others and borderline trade. Not just being like, hey man, I thought about you. Here you go. Give them some cards. And sometimes people do the same. And that's kind of cool. I kind of really enjoy that shit. But let's have some fun with this. All right. So I'm a Saints fan, right? I'm going to get into that. So I have a bunch of this out. And I got a bunch of other stuff. Iceberg. All right. We can just go look at the wall right here. Bang. I got some of my pictures in Iraq, all that stuff. Yeah, I was a Marine infantry, 03 to 07. The iceberg thing, actually, I got it from a drill instructor, man. He called me Iceberg partially because I enlisted out of Anchorage, Alaska. I've lived all over the country. I'm originally from Virginia Beach, Virginia. I lived in Alaska for a few years, and that's when I joined the Marine Corps because I wanted to get the fuck out of Alaska. But that's not what y'all here for. Oh, the 44, Iceberg 44. If you ever see that, Sean 44, whatever. I played basketball throughout high school. I wore number 44. All right. So with that being said, let's have some fun. Some of my PC Kimaras 101. That was a rookie. I get some higher numbered stuff. Pete for PC, Zebra. Man, I'm telling you, when I break out the other book, you're going to see I've got more dragon scales. And I got some of those graded. I've sold some, and I still got a bunch. Cool patch. Yeah, this is rookie flawless. And speaking of flawless, bang, out of 10. This is actually one of the first things I got, like when I first started collecting cards. And I got this flawless. I don't think I even paid that much for that, surprisingly. Immaculate patch from 2018. Ooh, this one's good. Because I like Michael Thomas a lot, too. But flawless patch. Rookie year, Alvin Kamara. We got some Genesis here, Genesis 10. There's another rookie patch right there. Panini Black to freaking 9 or something. These things are hard to grade. I got an 8 on that one, whatever. Genesis. I bought some of these straight up or whatever. I think I actually bought the Genesis with the 101. So, more Genesis. A few rookie autos. Not bad. This one's not a rookie auto. So I got that for Kamara. I got some more Kamara stuff here too. Like I said, I'm going to show some of this stuff off, man. Show y'all what I'm working with. I actually talked to a guy who also PCs Kamara, and we got that dude's got every 101 imaginable. It's insanity. But talk about insanity. Boom. We got my book of rookie Kamaras, multiple different colors, patches, rookies. This thing's heavy now. I could probably just hold over. Bang. National Treasures. Sorry, that was another early collection. I'm actually getting these, but I got some more of these coming. But yeah, talking about dragon scales, some of the older dragon scales. Actually, this is newer from this year. So some of this is mixed in, but some whites, some more dragon scales. Working on the rainbow there. This is what I'm really working on here. Don't worry about these. I am working on that. These are all different. That's like a straight up purple ice, purple pulsar. Oh wait, that's a purple. Isn't that purple? That's purple disco, and that's regular purple. Same thing. Blue disco, blue wave, blue ice, straight blue short print, Then I got the greens, red checkerboard. I mean, I'm telling you, I got most of the stuff. The red wave, and I got good a portion of Decas. I am really doing good with the Optic this year. Optic, silver, stars, logo, freedom, rocket emoji, fire emoji, flex emoji. I just got the 100 emoji. Orange scope. I think that's the straight purple. Red, green, and some other little stuff. Jimmy Graham's also one of my guys. I got a bunch of Jimmy Graham autos, Jimmy Graham Dragon Scales. I think that's the tie-dye one. Some Drew Brees, some other autos from the Saints. I got a bunch of Saints stuff. And kind of working Kool-Aid a little bit with some of that stuff, right? Bang. Oh. So, ooh. What do I got here? Oh, yeah. So more, I got a bunch of repeats of Saints in there. Let's see. This is all Saints. Oh wait, why is that in there? That don't need to be in there. Bud Means, interesting player. You know, don't really know what's going to end up happening with him, but I can get his cards for cheap, and so I got a bunch. That's hard to get actually, but I got a bunch of his cards. And if he pans out, cool, because he's only got card. He don't have that many cards. There's a lot of product that don't have him at all. There's nothing else in here that's that interesting. Bunch of extra Kamaras, and I got some more Kool-Aid stuff in there. Some Chris Olave rookies and everything. So that's that. But let's get into some bigger stuff. You know, I'm thinking that it's not necessarily a PC thing, but I don't know. We'll see. But I've got a lot of stuff that is kind of big, kind of whatever. I don't know. That's whatever. But that you can only get as a redemption for the Caleb's. That's one of those, I think it's out of FOTL or some shit. I can't remember. Oh, no, that's just hard to get. I actually won that on a basic givey. This I pulled out of 10. Gold out of 10 on the Caleb. I got my High Society on there. Oh, yeah, this is just fun. Zach Kuntz. Ironically, an Old Dominion guy. I got a lot of family that actually went to ODU because we're from Virginia Beach, and they live in Norfolk. And that's a 69 out of 99 Kuntz. That's just fun. Rattler's in there too. I got too much Rattler, man. I kind of didn't want them to draft a quarterback, but that's just the way things went. And this is my guy. I'm holding this right here because his legs are turned, but I mean, yeah, it's just because the way his legs are when he's moving and the way the shot is. I didn't think about it when I got the card. This is a Panini 1. That's $4.25. Surfwalk. Scott Hall's my guy, man. RIP. I to this day, I surfwalk into buildings, all the types of shit, and it's because of him, man. I always just thought him and Kevin Nash were the coolest, and I had to get me a surfwalk card, even though it looks like, yeah. So I got those, but y'all also probably want to see really big stuff if you're even watching the video at this point. So for big stuff, see, this isn't big stuff. That's just a PSA 9, whatever. You know, that's just, I'm holding on to that because, you know, it's a already graded Jaden Daniels. So, but that PSA 10 was actually the first downtown I pulled. It's a really cool story. I'm going to tell a quick version of it. I went back up to a GameStop after talking to them the day before about how they do the grading service. Talked to the guy behind the counter. Really nice dude, probably like 20s, early 20s. And we're talking about video games. Talks about how, you know, people grade video games and everything. And I was like, yeah, I got old games. I got the Breath of Fire 3 and 4 on PlayStation, you know. And he's like, Breath of Fire like 3, like that's Breath of Fire 3 is like my favorite video game of all time. And I was like, you serious? He was like, yeah, man. I go, listen, you coming up here? You working tomorrow? He said, yeah. I said, I'm gonna go drop off some stuff tomorrow for grading, and I'm gonna bring you those games. No charge, nothing. I can't play them now. Whatever. The guy says his favorite game, and I own it, and it's hard to get. So I brought that up there, gave it to him. They had 7 boxes of Donruss blasters. I had opened probably 30 already. I'm not kidding, of the blasters. 'Cause this is before the mega boxes came out, and the mega boxes were hitting really good. I'd rather have saved my money for those. But either way, 7 mega boxes, 7 blasters were up there. I grabbed those. I got home. As I was coming home, there was a rainbow going over my neighborhood. I'm not kidding you. And I was like, that's a sign. There's something in the universe saying, you did good, we're going to reward you. And I pulled the Caleb Downtown. I got it graded, and I got a 10 on that. If you know, you know. I don't need to say anything more about how big that is. But in that first grading I ever did, I actually sent off this. It's a Bilal out of 25. So I got a 9. But I also sent this, another card I pulled, and that's a 10 on the Wemby. So that's huge. I just got this recently from was it Topps 3? I like it because they're already sealed up. Is that game used? They're like, and the card was worn by the player. Yeah. So Bilal Coulibaly. I have a lot of Coulibaly. That's the other book, to be honest. Oh, what's over here? Nothing. So that's some of that stuff. I got another big card. Oh, it's not PC. I pulled it. I got it graded. I'm selling it. Am I stupid for selling it? Possibly. But you know what, man? I'm trying to make money back from all the stuff I've opened and bought and everything like that. So trying to make money back off of that. So let's get into some other shit, because we're 12 minutes in and I got a stack of crap right there that maybe people want to see, if you're even watching the damn video. Right? So I've been through some Saint shit. Oh, I love these. These don't cost much, by the way. Go on Amazon. They're like magnetic. You pop them. They come together. And it's Caleb season. This is all Caleb Williams. Prism Deca. All Caleb Williams. This is all Caleb. All here's Caleb. All that's Caleb. Right? So I got a lot of Caleb. I didn't sell much of my Caleb. I sold some. I actually pulled some pretty decent stuff at times from like Prism, you know, whatever. But I also have a bunch of, ooh, look at all those Topps Finest. Yay. Optic. Jaden. Yeah, I got a pretty deep part of this sleeve is Jaden. And then, you know, there's stuff I've sold that's like the Bo Nix. I got, you know, Bo Nix stuff. Sold a bunch of those. Drake Mays, sold a bunch of those too. Penix is right there, you know, stuff like that. And I'll be honest, man, I got rid of pretty much all my JJ. I pulled a JJ checkerboard early on, was able to make some good money off of that. Oh, okay. So I just organized a bunch of this stuff, which I didn't realize when I was organizing it. I didn't think of it. He changed his number. So he changed his number during the season. Because most of the cards he's got the 9. So you got a bunch of Neighbors, which again, that's another guy I've sold a good amount here and there. Brian Thomas. Bunch of Brian Thomas. Oh, gold standard numbered. Hey, how about that? Which I actually have. I have some of his Donruss clearly. I just recently picked up. Oh, there's a Prism Deca. Where's that clear? There we go. Clearly. Hey, that's awesome. Everyone's favorite. Old Ladd McConkey. Silver. That might be the one, because I pulled another one before. I sold it. Early days when I started getting the cards, and I jumped in the Sky B stream, and back when he'd only had like 100 people in the room or so, and jumped in the giveaway when he was opening the Prism hobby boxes. And I won a pack, and in that pack there was I think a base Jaden and a silver Ladd McConkey. So how about that? So that's actually let's see, Rome Odunze. Don't have as much cool Rome. I do have some cooler Ricky Purcell, because I pulled some decent stuff. You know, pulled that numbered. Some of the stuff I've bought. I think I pulled this out of 50. I actually pulled this. That's a numbered out of 100. That was when I pulled the downtown. Purcell, pulled some of these. And some of these I'm like, Prism Deca, I didn't pull that, obviously. That was I bought for nothing. You'd be surprised. So, got all that. What else is going on in here? Oh, Tyrone Tracy. Oh, there we go. Tyrone Tracy auto. Blaine on Allen. I got some decent Blaine on Allen. Again, that's someone I've given away before too. Here's another one I got a lot of. This is just a theory of mine. So, black on that. Football emojis. Checkerboard. I got a lot of Thrash. I don't know. I could be nuts. It could be, this could all be pointless, but I don't know. White Sparkle. Actually pulled that. And yeah, so I could be nuts on that. There's someone else I could be wrong on completely too. Someone I'm definitely wrong on now. Also, what do we got here? Wait, we already went through that. Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah. Okay, so now we are getting into, rain is coming down on my video. So, who were we missing off of some of the stuff I was showing? Oh, we were missing Marv. Why? Because I've got a lot of Marv. I've got so much damn Marvin Harrison. That's a case hit. And you people would be shocked at what I was able to steal those case hits for. That's technically a case hit. Oh, that's out of 5. 3 out of 5 from Topps, Signature Series. I'm not kidding. I think I paid $5 for that. Sometimes people aren't paying attention, especially some of those Topps cards. No one was paying attention. That's also a case hit. When I pulled that, when I got that, again, I didn't pay nearly what it should have gone for. There's some Prism Deca. I love those cards. I don't give a fuck if they're not licensed. Some of these look pretty damn cool. So I got a bunch of those Topps. Damn. I'm trying to see if there's anything else really big in here. I don't know why, man. I was like, for a guy that's super talented, and if you watched, I mean, he got jacked like crazy this off season. Oh, there we go. The negative. That's one I really like. But if you watch, man, it's just like, dude, there's so many times he had open touchdowns and the ball they just didn't throw the ball to him. And I'm like, in year 2, that's not going to be the case. Do I got multiple of those things? I just saw something. I just realized Zeniths. That's out of 25. So yeah, I guess I got multiple of those. A bunch of the Topps Finest stuff. But yeah, man, I got a good amount of Marv, and I really do believe in Marv. I think any other season, people would be like, dude, this guy had like 900 yards or whatever, and so it's like multiple touchdowns. But because other guys went off, they're like, oh, Marv didn't do that much. It's like, dude, any other year, they would have been like, oh, he played his ass off. And I just got a feeling, man. Another guy I kind of got a feeling about, because this guy was awesome in college. Trey Benson. That's a case hit. Auto. I've been getting his autos for nothing. And I wasn't big on, I pulled that actually. So I got 2 of those. Dude, like I told you, sometimes it's like I see shit and it's dirt cheap. And so I'm all like, yeah, I'll bid on it. And then no one else bids on it. And then I win a card. I'm like, all right, got that. But I'll take multiple of those. Some of these I order from place. Trey Benson again with the auto. Bam. Bunch of numbered. Another auto. Prism deck of silver. Yeah, I think there's a good chance that we're going to see him get some serious work this year and look really fucking solid. Really fucking solid in that backfield in his second year. Again, that's another one of those things where it's like, people got to remember, man, a lot of run backs don't just jump out the first year and go off. What we got? These things I'm telling you, these are another one. These are awesome. Top loaders. You can get these for, I think, about 30. They hold like 200 some cards, like 250, 260 cards. Let's see. We're going in. Oh, my guy Bilal. Autos of Bilal. I just got this one. I got another one coming too. It's probably going to be in the mail tomorrow. Man, the light is crap. But got a lot of Bilal. Some of this stuff isn't that big. Some of this is actually interesting because that's a scope, that's a wave, that's ice. That's ice, that's a wave, that's scope, that's pulsar. I mean, that's crazy how they kind of do that. I think some of these are numbered. I just pulled this. I just got this. This is like a freaking case hit. This is all stuff. I mean, I was buying Bilal earlier this year because I kind of got big on him. Wemby was my first one I was snagging up and buying and pulling a lot of his stuff. A lot of these mosaics I pulled. That's actually a silver. Some other ones I bought from places here and there. Got some of the stuff from this year. That's from this year. Obviously that's from this year. I think that is too. And back here, got much of the Caitlin's in her college jerseys. I actually pulled the blue velocity of that out of the first 3 blasters I found at a Walmart. I sold it immediately for $200. I mean, it's not don't cost as much now, but man, that one is like, should I have held on to it and got it graded? Possibly. But what do I got back here? I just got these. I was big on part of the reason I wore 44 was because of Kemp, because he wore 40 and I couldn't get 40, so I ended up just getting 44. George Gervin is 44. I just got these for nothing recently, so they're in there. I got this for 99 cents. Not kidding you. Some of this stuff, this is newer rookies this year. Ordered some of these, got them from High Society Trading for some of the stuff, and Steel Sports. Some of the stuff I need that's probably going to go for sale anyway. What else I got in here? I mean, I got all kinds of SAR rookies. A lot of this is a lot of, oh, yeah. Oh, damn. Actually, that's a good one. Connect. I'd say again, I forget I even bought some of this stuff because some of it's more recent. Some of the stuff is stuff I pulled, and then I kind of went through my stuff, and I was like, oh yeah, these guys are kind of got a name. And then some of these just need to I need to just try to sell them or whatever, or hold on to whatever. It's just a multiple different basketball stuff in here, man. Some of it's not really in order because I just kind of threw it in here when I was trying to be organized. But actually a bunch of Armand Thompson. I don't even remember how I got those. So Castle, hey, that's my guy. That's why that's in there. So nothing too big. I got extra Bilals in the front of there because all the stuff I got double of. And then, some of the rookies from last year. Scoot, Amon, Scoot. So that's that basketball lot. And I think I got pretty much just one more. Oh. And I think most of this was stuff I put to the side for, yeah, this is a bunch of Brandon Millers. I pulled all my Brandon Millers together for, oh, that's stuff I just added right there. A bunch of autos I got for pretty much nothing also. And let me see, is this all? No, it's like Brandon Millers. I got autos, G.G. Jackson, I think that's numbered. SAR Hollow, that's an upside down. Kevin Durant Mosaic Finals MVP. I can't even tell you how I got that. I'm assuming I think I know. That's actually a really nice one. SAR, Father-Son debut, Cooper Flag, SAR on the Origins, SAR. I am pretty much a Wizards fan, you could say that. There's other teams I like though, but pretty much am a Wizards fan, so I do get a lot of their stuff now. And he's on the Wizards now too, so I think for the most part that's about it. I just wanted to show y'all some stuff, man. Anyone who wanted to do a video, I talked a little bit, showed some of the stuff I got. Wait a minute. No, I didn't. Oh my God. Am I going to regret this? Am I going to regret this? If you're watching this part of the video and you keep hearing me say, am I going to regret this? Am I going to regret this? You might be saying, why is he saying, is he going to regret this? Yeah. Some cool shit, don't get me wrong. Auto. Some bigger stuff, some nice patches. Auto. I actually pulled that. Black auto. Those are technically case hits. That's a case hit. And I think I got multiple of those. Numbered. Case hit. Auto. Yeah. Right now, I've been reading. They've been saying that like he's been playing his ass off and stuff too, and this is why I didn't want them to draft a quarterback. I wanted to find out. I wanted to be like, you know what? Are the Saints gonna just roll with Rattler and find out if he's the guy or not? And I was really hoping that was gonna be the case. because as you see, I got a lot. I think there's some other case hit stuff in there too somewhere. But yeah, man. I do got other shit too. I should, it's not complete. So a bunch of stuff I'm selling. Kind of organize it in a way. This is stuff I'm not selling. That's a bunch of Jamar Chase rookies and shit. This is bonus stuff. This is all my Bauer stuff. Because I ran out of room when I organized everything. Ooh, what we got? This box will not break right now. Again, if you're watching this far in the video, thanks. I didn't expect anyone to be doing some shit like that. Brandon Miller. I bought these for relatively cheap. Wimby's. Bunch of 9s. That's a 10. 9 ice. Bilal. Some more. More Bilal. Bilal 10 on the Monopoly. Bilal 10. Bilal 9. Caitlin Clark. Hey. I think there should be some more. Here's something crazy. See this? See how yellow that looks? Yellow. Look, $9. You wanna know it was $9? You wanna know why it was $10? Because I used my money when I was a kid, and I've had those for all that time. I got more stuff upstairs that's just that old that I've had since I was a child. And I would use whatever money I could find, and I would buy Shaq stuff. I love Shaq. And it's awesome that he became the person he was, the player he was, all that stuff. So, man, that's, so personal for me for those ones. What's I got in here? I see another Panini one. Which one is this? Oh, yeah. I just got that recently. Cordell Stewart. That's one I snagged off someone's stream because I like Cordell Stewart a lot. There's a bunch of stuff in here. There's like Jackson Smith and Jigba rookies and stuff in there somewhere. Cooper Kupp. Garrett Wilson rookie. Bryce Young rookie. This is all kind of stuff I snagged off streams or got for decent prices. Jordan Addison rookie. I think Chet Holmgren there. Oh, what we got? Ooh, that's a big one. Metropolis. This is apparently a case hit. It's a pretty big card. Got that from Sky B, actually. Got this from Sky B also. Back when stuff like that would actually go for an easy price. I got those graded, and I sent multiple of those things off. And I got mostly 9s and like 8 or 2. Bought this from Steel City. Bought this early on. This is awesome. Out of 25. They say Miller's looking pretty solid, so we'll see what ends up happening. Jalen Hurts is right here. Jalen Hurts rookie. Jalen Hurts rookie. Rookie of my guy. And I think that's about it. Is that a rookie too? That's nothing much though. It's pretty basic. That's it. That's kind of my setup. That's my cards. There's a bunch of rookies here. This is all full of rookies. There's some good players in there still. There's a Caleb right there. Malik Neighbors. Because I got actually a bunch of those, and this is, like I said, all stuff I'm selling. I put together for people. This is all Ray Davis. So I put together for somebody, and then they go quiet on me. It's like, okay, dude, you asked me, and then they same thing. Jared Verse. This is all Jared Verse rookies. I actually got some decent Jared Verse rookies in there. Here's an early Sky B buy. I think I got that from him for like $20 or some shit like that. Again, back when things were reasonable. Now you go on there, he's selling packs of cards that are just worth $1 when after they're opened for $70-$80 the other day. It's crazy, man. I'm glad he blew up, but man, I can't even watch that shit no more. That's it. This is me, 41-year-old former Marine. PTSD awareness, you know, it's legit. Got a lot of boys that have problems. Deuces.